One thing that we could learn from this latest round of motions on Kyle Rittenhouse is that bad media practices can get worse. And in this case, the media's complete inability to describe something accurately has gotten everybody all fouled up, including this person. But at any rate, she's going to get on here and tell us all about this minor in possession charge against Kyle, and she's not going to get anything right. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Y'all are gonna get a kick out of this.
Yeah, we're going to get a kick out of this, but not for the reasons you think.
Hunting laws allowed Kyle Rittenhouse to carry weapon during fatal shootings in Wisconsin, lawyers say.
Yes, a very misleading headline. And in fact, it leads you down the wrong path. It leads you to think that somehow Kyle is allowed to carry that weapon because he was allowed to be out hunting. Quite the opposite. That is not what the defense is saying at all. In fact, they're saying again, just the opposite. But the news media got it fouled up and they misreported it.
Prosecutor Thomas Binger dismissed the defense argument, saying Rittenhouse's attorneys should tell the jury he was hunting on the streets in Kenosha.
Okay, Thomas Binger hasn't gotten anything right either. And this is inexcusable. It's either done on purpose or he's a bumbling fool. But the defense is not saying that Kyle was out hunting. They're saying that Kyle was not hunting, and therefore the certificate of hunting that would normally be required of him to possess a rifle is not necessary. In a short burst, that's what they're saying. Wisconsin law, apparently, if you read it the way the defense is reading it, is making a claim that Kyle can carry the weapon with him as long as he's not hunting. If he's hunting, then he has to have a certificate of hunting accomplishment or something. I forget the actual name of it. But at any rate, the fact that Kyle is not hunting is the problem for the prosecution here.
That's a good response. But either way, this is what they're seriously trying to say. They're actually doing this.
No, they're not. They're not. You're misreading what a reporter is telling you.
Like, this is like they genuinely thought, yeah, this will go over well. Yeah, they'll buy this.
At some point, your critical thinking skills have to come in. Mark Richards and Sharafazi are seasoned lawyers. Mark Richards has been at this for 30 years. He's not going to propose anything so stupid that Kyle was out hunting that night in the streets of Kenosha. So maybe you should have thought to yourself, maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe I'm misreading what actually happened there. And you dive in and you investigate further. But no, not you.
Attorneys for Kyle Rittenhouse, who was charged with fatally shooting 2 people during a protest in Wisconsin last year, argued that hunting laws allowed him to carry the assault-styled weapon used during the shootings.
Well, it's not the hunting laws that allowed him to carry the rifle. It's the existence of the statute that pertained to hunting.
Wisconsin law prohibits anyone under the age of 18 from being armed, but Rittenhouse's attorneys argued that the state laws only forbid minors to carry short-barreled rifles and shotguns. The other prohibitions pertaining to children fall under hunting laws, which say children under the age of 12 can't hunt with guns, Rittenhouse's attorneys said at a hearing Tuesday. Rittenhouse of Antioch, Illinois, was 17 on August 25, 2020, when he fatally shot 2 men and wounded another man while carrying an AR-15-style semi-automatic rifle at a protest prompted by police shooting of a black man, prosecutors have said. There appears to be an exception for 17-year-olds, defense attorney Corey blah 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 said that blah blah blah. Assistant District Attorney Thomas Binger responded that if the defense wants to tell a jury that Rittenhouse was only hunting, it should do so. They can submit evidence that the defendant had a certificate to hunt and he was engaged in legal hunting.
Binger got it all fouled up. The defense is not saying that Kyle needed a certificate of accomplishment or a certificate of proficiency or whatever it was. They're saying the opposite. Binger still hasn't gotten that figured out yet.
The streets of Kenosha that night, Binger said, according to the newspaper. Again, call their bluff. Like, yeah, he was hunting in the middle of the street. Just so happened to be during a Black Lives Matter protest that he was hunting in the middle of the street.
Anyone with half a brain would have figured out that the defense was not going to make that kind of argument. Therefore, you must be misreading something.
Yeah, okay. Tell the jury that one. I'd love to hear it. Rittenhouse is charged with homicide, attempted homicide, and being a minor in possession of a firearm. Yeah, so you can read the rest of this if you want. But again, they're seriously going to try this one. Like, that's how stupid they are. That's how stupid they are, folks. What the fuck? They're dumb as hell. They are dumb as fuck, folks. Dumb as fuck?
And they're still smarter than you. So this is the actual news article she's reading. Why didn't she listen to the actual hearings? Why didn't she actually listen to the attorneys present their arguments? Then she would have it right. But unfortunately, she didn't. She picks up on this news item here, and of course, NBC News completely fouled this thing up. This is an extraordinarily misleading headline. Hunting laws allowed Kyle Rittenhouse to carry weapon during fatal shootings. What's the implication? That the existence of these hunting laws, which allow people to hunt, is what allowed Kyle Rittenhouse to carry the weapon. But that's not at all what the argument is. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.